For years you were able to see our documentary Trust 2 on Vimeo. In the wake of the corona crisis, it has been deleted. We uploaded the video again and it has been taken down again and again. Vimeo stated that they erase, quote, videos that depict or encourage self-harm, falsely claim that mass tragedies are hoaxes, or perpetuate false or misleading claims about vaccine safety. In other words, they declare our investigation fake news. This is simply not true. Lillian, Frank and I researched on how transparency and efficiency of the World Health Organization has been undermined by corporate influences and a lack of public funding. This 7-year-long investigation has been released to movie theaters and shown on public service TV channels around the globe. Every single fact is waterproof and has been approved by lawyers as well as key executives of the World Health Organization itself. Never have I been so sure about what I wanted to share. Judging from Vimeo's reaction, I sense that we touched an important and sensitive issue. This is why I would like to share an extract of that film dealing with the swine flu pandemic of 2009. If you want to see the whole film, just click on the link below in the description.
Madame, Monsieur, bonjour. Dans l'actualité de ce samedi, le risque d'épidémie de grippe porcine, partie du Mexique qui pourrait s'étendre aux États-Unis.
Do you remember swine flu? You were really frightened.
The numbers are staggering. Well, first of all, they are estimated by the World Health Organization to affect 2 billion people worldwide with H1N1.
Joining us now from Cibola, Texas, Patrick and Robin Henshaw. Their family has been hit hard by this swine flu. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My administration has taken several precautions to address the challenge posed by the 2009 H1N1 flu virus.
Many countries, including Germany, Italy, France, and Great Britain, concluded secret agreements with pharmaceutical companies before the swine flu incident, which obliged them to purchase swine flu vaccinations, but only if the WHO issued a pandemic level 6 alert.
The world is now at the start of the 2009 influenza pandemic.
Lo que sabemos muy bien, por lo que salió publicado en todos los periódicos del mundo, es que hubo un cambio de los criterios y se retiraron las guidelines del web de la OMS.
Could they have declared the pandemic level 6 also with the old definition?
No, justamente porque uno de los criterios era la severidad de la enfermedad y por severidad se entendía también la mortalidad. Se incluyera ese criterio, facilitó el que se declarara la fase más alta de la pandemia.
So this was removed before 2009, shortly before H1N1.
Die WHO hat entschieden über Ausgaben im Gesundheitswesen in Höhe von weltweit nach Schätzungen der Analysten 18 Milliarden $.
Glaxo, Novartis, Sanofi, alle hatten sich diese Impfstoffe in neuen Produktionsanlagen für die Pandemie bereitgestellt. Alle hatten sie Verträge mit Nationalstaaten gemacht und dadurch, dass sie so viel investiert hatten, aber das nicht verkaufen konnten, weil ja keine Pandemie kam. Und die nächste Grippe war auch nicht in Sicht und da haben sie eine gemacht.
At the time I am pregnant and I avoid airports, crowds, and all forms of travel. Public media exaggerates with words and images the danger resulting from swine flu.
Beamten der WHO haben davon ja keine Ahnung. Die sind angewiesen auf Wissenschaftler. Und die Wissenschaftler werden ihnen entsandt von den Ländern und von den Geldgebern der WHO. Und da saßen eben sehr viele, die im Interesse der Pharmaindustrie beraten und entschieden haben.
The WHO Working Group on Swine Flu consists of 13 external consultants. 2 of them report conflicts of interest. Neil Ferguson declares consultancy fees from GlaxoSmithKline, Baxter, and Roche, the manufacturers of the swine flu vaccines and medications. Not a problem for the WHO. In 2007, Albert Osterhaus loses his voting right on the Dutch Health Commission due to his conflicts of interest. He declares to the WHO that he has shares in the pharma company ViroClinics, which is suspected of profiting from swine flu. He also declares that he is the chairman of ESWI, describing it as a group of independent scientists. In fact, it is partly financed by vaccine manufacturers.
Because I also did some research about H1N1, could we also discuss this a little bit later?
Obviously,
yeah.
I can tell you there's no scientific meeting today organized that is not being sponsored by industry, and rightly so. Yeah, industry is making the vaccines. It's not the national institutes that are making the vaccines any longer. Industry is doing it.
Were you aware of the contracts between pharmaceutical companies and governments?
Well, you have to be aware of this, of course. You have to be aware of everything that's going on. And it is extremely easy to, after the fact, say, well, maybe X should not have done Y and A should not have done B. However, think about the opposite. What would have happened had the influenza killed 50% of the people it infected and there was no vaccine? Then you and others would be standing here today getting really mad at us for not having made vaccine a possibility.
Im ersten Jahr sterben in Deutschland 258 Menschen an der Schweinegrippe, weit weniger als bei einer normalen Grippewelle.
If you've been diagnosed with probable or presumed 2009 H1N1 or swine flu in recent months, you may be surprised to know this. The odds are you didn't have H1N1 flu. In fact, you probably didn't have flu at all.
Die WHO saß also hier am Abzug dieser ganzen vorbereiteten Transaktionen, dieser vorbereiteten Geschäfte, die zwischen Staaten und den Pharmaunternehmen formuliert worden waren. Diese Verträge waren meist geheim, wurden nicht veröffentlicht, weil die Firmen darauf bestanden.
Und das ist dann auch entsprechend bewertet worden vom Europarat und gerügt worden, die Intransparenz, die Rolle der Experten, die dort im Lohn und Brot von der Pharmaindustrie standen. Und ja, dann hat man Änderungen gefordert, aber die WHO hat dann nicht mehr auf den Europarat reagiert. Die ist nur einmal gekommen. Schon bei der zweiten Anhörung ist sie nicht mehr gekommen. Sie müssen ja nicht. Sie sind uns keinerlei Auskunft schuldig. Wir können nicht Akteneinsicht nehmen, die Akten beschlagnahmen, durchgucken. Geht nicht. Da gibt es keinen, der das kann. Es gibt auch keinen Untersuchungsausschuss, wie es den im Parlament gibt, wo die Abgeordneten hingehen können und sagen, stopp. Und die müssen alle kommen und müssen die Akten zeigen. Gibt es auch nicht. Die WHO kann sehr clandestin wursteln. Ist nicht ausreichend kontrolliert.
As some of you may know, we also have a new film project, Corona.film, analyzing the current virus crisis. To make this happen, please help us in supporting our crowdfunding campaign and subscribing to this channel.